गिरिवरधारी गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुनातीरा वनचारी यमुनातीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा राधानाथ राधा राधानाथ राधे जय गिरि गोवर्धन जय गिरि गोवर्धन जय गौर हरि जय गौर हरि जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद हरिनाम संकीर्तन की श्री श्री राधा राधानाथ की, श्री गौर हरि की, श्री गिरि गोवर्धन की, जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की, संवेद गौर भक्त वृंद की, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तत्तु कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यक्षा कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयामुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। So we are reading Canto 4, Chapter 23rd. Maharaj is Prathus going back home, and verse number 21. Deham vipanna akhila cheta nadikam patyu prithviya daistasya chatmanah alakshya किंचित विलप्य सासति चिताम अथारो पयद अद्रि सानुनि। देहं विपन्ना अखिल चेतनादिकं पत्यो पृथिव्या दयितस्य चात्मनः। आलक्ष्य किंचिच्च विलप्य सासति चितामथारोप यदद्रिसानुनि। देहं विपन्ना खिल चेतनादिकं पत्यो पृथिव्या दयितस्य चात्मनः। आलक्ष्य किंचिच्च विलप्य सासति चितामथारोपयदद्रिसानुनि। Deham vipanna khil chetnadikam patyo prithivya daitasya chatmanah alakshya kinchiccha vilapya sasati Chita matharopaya dadrisanuni. Word to word meaning. Deham, body. Vipanna, completely failing. Akhila, all. Chetna, feeling. Adhikam, symptoms. Patyu, of her husband. Prithviya, the world. Daitasya, of the merciful. Cha atmana, also of herself. Alakasya, by seeing. Kinchit, very little. Cha, and. Vilapya, lamenting. Sa, she. Sati, the chaste. Chitam, unto the fire. Atha, now. Aropayat, placed. Adri, hill. Sanuni, on the top. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charana Arvind Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. When Queen Archi saw that her husband, who had been so merciful to her and the earth, no longer showed symptoms of life, she lamented for a little while and then built a fairy pyre on top of a hill and placed the body of her husband on it. Kindly repeat after me. When Queen Archi saw that her husband, who had been so merciful to her and the earth, no longer showed symptoms of life, she lamented for a little while and then built a fairy pyre on top of a hill and placed the body of her husband on it. Purport. After seeing all the life symptoms in her husband stop, the queen lamented for a while. The word kinchit means for a little while. The queen was completely aware that her husband was not dead. Although the symptoms of life, action, intelligence, and sense perception had ceased, as stated in Bhagavad Gita 2.13, Dehino asmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantar praptir dhiras tatra na muhyate. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. The self-realized soul is not bewildered by such a change. When a living entity transfers from one body to another, a process generally known as death, a sane man does not lament, for he knows that the living entity is not dead, but is simply transferred from one body to another. The queen should have been afraid of being alone in the forest with the body of her husband. But since she was a great wife of a great personality, she lamented for a while, but immediately understood that she had many duties to perform. Thus, instead of wasting her time in lamentation, she immediately prepared a fairy pyre on top of a hill and then placed the body of her husband on it to be burned. Maharaj Prithu is described here as Daita, for not only was he the king of the earth, but he treated the earth as his protected child. Similarly, he protected his wife also. It was the duty of the king to give protection to everyone, especially to the earth or land which he ruled, as well as the citizens and his family members. Since Prithu Maharaj was a perfect king, he gave protection to everyone, and therefore he is described here as Daita. So, before speaking this transcendental subject matter, I seek blessings, everyone, especially Maharaj's blessings. Maharaj is so nicely was presenting classes every day, but somehow today I am speaking as authority wants me to learn. So for my own learning and my own purification, I'm going to speak. So by Maharaj's blessings, I will try to speak something. So here, now we are in this verse, we will see that now Prithu Maharaj is leaving the planet, and wife Archi Devi is there, and here it is mentioned that in his starting she is lamenting. So it's affection, due to affection she's lamenting. So Prabhupada said that the human beings, we all have affections. Prabhupada wrote in one of the purport in Kunti Devi's prayer that we all human beings, we have affection. If a living entity has not a affection, that is like a stone. So obviously Archi Devi has affection for her husband, so she is lamenting for that. And the lamentation, but she lamenting is not too long, just for a while. So we also sometimes get this this lamentation. Lamentation is the symptoms of mode of ignorance. So it is the lamentation is not good. We know. We sometimes we feel also this type of symptoms. We lament sometimes. So this lamentation, this leads us to frustration, depression. Even after lamentation, many people commit suicide, and so many bad thing happens after this lamentation. This is a mode of ignorance. So here Archi Devi, she's a great devotee. So she is lamenting for just for some time. just for the affection. And then she understood. She knew the truth. She knew the truth that that Prithu Maharaj has not died. He is always there. He is present. Like this verse, where is quoted the verse. Dehino asminetha dehe kaumaram yavnam jara tatha dehantar prapte dhiras tatra namuyate. So we know that the soul change, the body change, but the soul always the same. The person is same. Body always change. We were child, then we become youth, we become older, then we will become more old. But the person is the same. So similarly, again we will change after the death. The body again change to the new body. So the self-realized person does not bewilder. So Archi Devi is a self-realized. So she knows this. She is not bewildering here, and now she is. Now she's deciding that I can't do more lamentation, and I have to perform so much duties. She has so many duties to perform for her husband's final rites. So she has so many things to do. So similarly, the devotee always thinks that about the duties, about the services. That devotee always focus that what services he has to do. So here also Archi Devi is focusing on the services, on her duties. So here we can see that what is this the duties. So His Holiness Giriraj Maharaj wrote one book. It's called Watering the Seed. So in that book, mainly he told three things. He told a big article there, but the main the synopsis is there. The three things mainly he told there. He said that we should be always reversal. The one first is, he said that reverse our tolerate. First thing is tolerate the reversal externally. Tolerate the reversals externally. And the second, he said, be cheerful internally. And the third is, he said that stay always fixed in your duties. Jai Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki, Shri Giri Govardhan ki, Jai Shri Gaur Hari ki. So he said that three things. One, first is tolerate the reversal externally. Second, cheerful. Be cheerful internally, and stay fixed in your duties. So devotee always fixed in his duties. Whatever happens, whatever problem comes, whatever situation, however the situation, but he always fixed in the duties. So here, Prithu Maharaj is a great king, and here we can see Prabhupada is writing here in the purport that Maharaj Prithu is described here as Daita, for not only was he the king of the earth, but he treated the earth as his protected child. So he's treated the earth as a protected child. So we know that Prithu Maharaj is the incarnation of the Lord, Shaktaves incarnation of the Lord. So generally, the earth is considered as the wife of the Lord. Bhudevi, Sri Devi is the wife of the Lord. But here, the earth is like a daughter of the king, like a daughter, protected child, because he is a Shakti Avatar, and it is said, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he wrote this, that because wife is like a Ardhangini, is like a half body. So it's not, we can't give so much instruction. But a daughter, a father can give all kinds of instruction to daughter. So here it is mentioned that the earth as his protected child. It's like his daughter. Generally the earth is the wife of the Lord, Bhudevi, but here the earth is described as the child of Prithu Maharaj. So, because he was fighting once, he was just fighting with the earth because of his kingdom, so that the people of his kingdom will get all kinds of food stuff, all kinds of things from this earth. So he was just authorizing to this earth. So this is considered is just like a daughter, protected daughter. And also Prithu Maharaj is so much tolerant. He was so tolerant, and it is said that Prithu Maharaj's tolerant is compared with the earth. We know that earth tolerates so much. For example, all the people in the world, they all are giving so much trouble to the earth. One example we can say that so many people, they are all, what they are doing to the earth, they are just passing stool, urine, where they are doing all these impurities on the earth. And earth is tolerating all these things. So Prithu Maharaj's tolerance is also compared with the earth. And here it is mentioned that earth is his protected child, because he chastised earth like a daughter to welfare of his kingdom, to produce all the grains, all the things for his kingdom. So that's why earth is his protected child. So he protected to everyone. Similarly, he protected his wife. It was the duty of the king to give protection to everyone, especially to the earth or land which he ruled, as well as the citizens and his family members. Since Prithu Maharaj was a perfect king, he gave protection to everyone, and therefore he is described here as a Daita. So, and in his starting, we can see Prabhupada is mentioning that the Archi Devi is lamenting for some time, but her lamentation is not too long. She knows the values, and she knows the thing that when the lamentation is no good. Like Krishna also says to Arjuna that we know that Arjuna was also lamenting in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. He was lamenting, but Krishna removed his lamentation. So it is said that when we get lamentation, so lamentation can be removed by the wisdom of the Shastras, by the philosophy. How how Krishna removed Arjuna's lamentation? By the Bhagavad Gita, by the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. So whenever we get some lamentation, so we should always remove this through the Shastras, through the philosophy of Shastra. By the Shastras, we can remove the lamentation. And here, Archi Devi, very quickly, she get free from lamentation, and because she knew what's the truth. The body is temporary, and Prithu Maharaj is always there, and she knew that Prithu Maharaj is a great devotee, and he will definitely go back to home, back to Godhead. So she understood this, and then her lamentation has gone. All lamentation has gone because of this. And after that, she also followed. Later on, we will read later chapters. After a few verses, we will see that Archi Devi will also follow. Prithu Maharaj is a great devotee. Prithu Maharaj went back to home, back to Godhead, and Archi Devi will also follow him. Because wife always followed. If wife served to husband properly, nicely, then wherever husband will go, wife will go. And here, husband is gone back to home, and then Archi Devi followed. And then after a few verses, we will see that demigods were offering prayers when the aeroplanes were going. Two aeroplanes going. One aeroplane went for Prithu Maharaj, and then another aeroplane will go for Archi Devi. Then all demigods were saying that, they are so fortunate. Demigods were just lamenting for their situation. They were thinking that, we are in these heavenly planets, we are doing sense gratification, but see how these people in the earth, and they are going back home, back to Godhead. So Archi Devi knew this, that Prithu Maharaj has gone to back home, back to Godhead, and I served, and I will also follow. And we know that Archi Devi is previous few verses we read that Archi Devi is so opulent. She was from so opulent background, and she's described that she never came out of her palace. Her feet are so soft. She never touch the floor, hot floor, and any ground. She was always in her palace, big palace, and we know that the palace, there is always cushions, marbles, marble cushions, and so she has no experience of outside world. What the sun heat, this type of things she had no experience. But she left home because of her husband. She left home, and she tolerated all these difficulties. So this is a Vedic culture. Like it was also mentioned, like Mata Sita. She was also queen, and she had also no experience of these outward difficulties. But she also followed her husband, even though she was not vanished. Only the Lord Ram was vanished, but she still followed her husband, and she herself took all these difficulties. So this is the Vedic culture. Prabhupada said that wife always follow the husband. Wherever, whatever the difficulties husband will face, wife will follow, will give her, always be together. So Prabhupada was also mentioning this story. Prabhupada told that Prabhupada, when he was in India, then he saw that he mentioned in one of his lecture, and he saw that one lady was just in the footpath in Calcutta, and she was just selling some vegetables or something, and there is her husband was there sitting, and her husband was just paralyzed, and he was unable to move, and he was just sitting there, and he was so ugly looking. Her face has got some maybe something burned out or something. So he was so ugly looking, and he was sitting there. And Prabhupada told that still the lady was serving her husband so nicely. So Prabhupada was saying that this is the chastity of the lady in Vedic culture. Even her husband is not looking good, and he can't even move. So what she did, in the morning time, she helped him, she in bath, she decorated him, and then he sit there. She put him in this small shop, and he was just sitting, and she was working for him, and she was serving him so nicely. So Prabhupada said that this is the Vedic culture. Whatever husband she got, whatever her parents arranged for her marriage, and she accepted her, and whole life, whatever happens, she will serve her. So this type of things. So this service attitude is very important here. Because of this service attitude, Archi Devi got benefited. Because of this service, she served to her husband only, and ultimately she went back to Godhead. Because of this service, she got the ultimate benefits. So this is very important, the service, continuous service. So it is described that to serve the devotee is very important, because Prithu Maharaj is a devotee of the Lord. So by serving to the devotee, Archi Devi got all kinds of benefits. So we see in the Shastras that there's mentioned so much. It is mentioned that we should serve devotees like a God, like a Lord, like a God, and so many things is mentioned. Like it is here, Archi Devi served her husband like a Lord. So it is said in the scriptures like Pitra Deva Bhava, Matra Deva, Guru Deva. We should all, if they are devotee, like if mother is devotee, if father is devotee, then they are like a Pitra Devo. Pitra Devo means they are like the Lord. Guru Devo means if Guru is, we know the Guru is representative of the Lord, but Matra and Pita, they are also devotee, they are also representative of the Lord. By serving them, we also we get benefit. And so by the service is important, and we know that that Krishna himself, when Krishna was performing his pastimes, he also followed this system. He also followed. when he was Avanti, he was in Gurukul. He was serving his guru. So he served his guru menially. He served so much his guru. So we know that when he was giving his guru dakshin, when his study is finished, he has to give his guru dakshin. Then what happened? Then gurus, Sandipani Muni, Krishna asked, what should I give you? What guru dakshin should I give you? Then Sandipani Muni, he knew that he is a Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then he and his wife, they asked the most difficult thing, those that nobody can give. They asked for their dead son. Their son was died. So they asked that please return our son. And so who can give this kind of Guru Dakshin? Only the Krishna can give. And Krishna went to his son was, he searched where is his son, and then he found his son was in the Yamloka. He was in hellish planet. And then he told Yamraj that return his. Because he may, in some of his lifetime, he may have done some sinful activities. So now he was there in the hellish planet. And so he told Yamraj to return. And he told Yamraj that whatever sins he has, put in my account. And he returned the son, and he gave back to the Sandipani Muni. So you see that this service attitude, even Krishna also taught us from his lifetimes. So we'll see some of examples from Krishna's Krishna Leela, as Janmashtami is also coming. We see how Krishna served, like Archi Devi served and got benefited. So this is important to serve to devotees, and Krishna himself taught us from his life this service attitude. So we'll see some of the examples from Krishna's life. Like one example we saw, he served his guru. Like no disciple can serve like this. We can give some dakshin, we can do some service, but these extraordinary things, he returned his dead child. Only Krishna can do this type of service. And we can see that even we see from his mother, how much he served to his mother, Devaki, when he returned home to Mathura after killing the Kansa, when he saw to her mother, and then their parents, mother and father, they were just little hesitant, because they knew that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. They were little hesitant to embrace him. So then Krishna was told that, Krishna wanted that there should be some parental loving exchanges, some Vatsalya bhav, not this Supreme Personality of Godhead bhav. So Krishna told that, oh my mother, I couldn't give you any pleasure because you suffered so much. You lost your sixth child just after birth, and then when I born, then I had to go there, and I couldn't give you any pleasure. You couldn't see my pastimes, my childhood pastimes. So he was telling that I'm very sorry for that. I couldn't give you any pleasure. Then they developed their parental loving affection. Then mother embraced him, and then mother told, and then mother told that you didn't get any of the sacrifices. So now you should go to Gurukul, to your studies. Study. So they sent to Gurukul, Avantipur. So in Krishna's life, we can see that, and especially we know that his friend, how much he served to his friend Arjuna. For Arjuna, he gave everything for his friend, for battlefield. He helped him so much. And always he helped his friend. When Jayadratha was, when Arjuna was fighting with Jayadratha, and it was important that before sunshine, if he will not kill to Jayadratha, then he has to do suicide. Then Krishna just he did sunshine. He did sunset, sunshine. So he told the sun to not to set. And many incidents like Brahmanas, once we know that Brahmana's son was dying always, and then many times the son was always dying, and then Arjuna told that. I will see now. Now I will be there, and your son now can't be die. But still, his son died. Then Krishna helped him to get these sons because of his friend. So we know that always he helped his friend Arjuna. So Krishna always taught us that this service attitude from his pastimes. So Krishna was in Dwarka, and in Dwarka, when he went back to Dwarka, and so everyone was just thinking two types of things. They were just thinking that some of people were thinking that we are so fortunate that Krishna is with us. It's so fortune, because it's very rare to get the darshan of Krishna. Yogis are doing thousands years meditation, still they don't get darshan. Demigods are also, they don't get Krishna's association, Krishna's darshan. But we are so fortunate that we see Krishna always face to face. And they were just thinking, and some of people were thinking that, we are so unfortunate that Krishna was there. We couldn't see darshan of Krishna. Krishna was in the Kurukshetra. So this type of affection Krishna has with his Dwarkavasis. So here is very important thing we can learn. The one more thing we can see here, the consistency. That we should, this service, the first thing is that we should serve like Mata Archi served to her husband. So we should also serve a devotee, then we get benefit. And this service should be consistent. The consistency is also very important. Consistency, like Archi served, always consistently serving. Like here, we can see that what's the consistent service? Like always, Prabhupada said, consistent. Every day Mangalarti, every day Japa, every day Bhagavatam class. Although I'm not so consistent, but I'm telling this because by telling, by speaking, we get some inspiration to follow. So by your blessing, maybe I can become consistent. So this consistency is very important. Every day when we follow all these programs, years, months after months, years after years, then Krishna will also think that how great this devotee is. He always follow these things. Right? So Krishna also become obliged by seeing this consistency. So this is also very important. And so this type of things we can learn from here. And so here we see that Mother Archie is now, she did all the final rites because she is self-realized. She stopped her lamentation and she did all her husband's final rites, and then she here is saying that the queen should have been afraid of being alone in the forest with the body of her husband. But since she was a great wife of a great personality, she lamented for a while, but immediately understood that she had many duties to perform. Thus, instead of wasting her time in lamentation, she immediately prepared a fairy pyre on top of a hill and then placed the body of her husband on it to be burned. So the duties. So she stopped her lamentation to perform her duties. So this service is important. To perform duties, we should leave all our lamentation and everything, and should focus on our duties. Whatever happens, these things are called sukh dukh, matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukh dukkha. Bhagavad Gita verse that these things will come. Sometimes lamentation, sometimes enthusiasm. So these always will come and go. Happiness, miseries. But we should not think much, and we should focus on our duties. That is the teachings we should learn from here. Like, so we should not worry of these temporary things, and we should always focus on our duties. So these many things we can learn from here, and especially I will try to learn in my life. And so here we'll stop. If anyone has any comments, you can share something.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhu. I appreciated the theme of your class of the service attitude in all these different relationships. One thing that I get worried about when we read these examples is how ideal they are. You know, Prithu Maharaj is protecting Archie like a genuine husband, but not only her, he's protecting the whole universe. Yeah, like the whole. And then Archie is responding as this perfect wife. But then when we read these stories, and then we look at how a non-ideal situation, and then sometimes what happens is that we tend to project from this ideal situation into a non-ideal situation. So, for example, you gave the example of like the mother or parents, you know, and we worship them, especially if they're devotees. But that same devotee parent may feel like my child is but going too Krishna conscious now. Or that same devotee parent may feel like, why are you marrying this person? That one's not the right caste, creed, or you know. And so because although they're devotees, they're still conditioned devotees. And then how does a person then relate in this ideal form of service to another devotee, but is conditioned? So similarly, like if a husband is trying to offer all protection to his wife, but she can't be submissive, or if a wife is offering all service to her husband, but he can't really offer protection in the broad-minded sense, then that same application of this ideal may lead to abuse. And so I don't know if you have a comment, I'm just considering that how when we read the ideal situation, and the fear that we tend to project it into a non-ideal. situation.
Yeah, I will. I know you know these things better than me, but I will also speak in this. But your point, whatever I have experienced. So the main thing you told that like we should. I discussed that we should serve the devotees. Like in scriptures, it is said that Pitru Devo Bhava, like father is like representative of God, of the Lord. So he is also the representative. Mother is representative. The guru, the husband is also representative of the Lord. So we should serve them, but the condition is this only, that they should follow the rules, regulations. They should follow the scriptures. They should be ideal. Only then we can follow them. So, like nowadays, it's very difficult. In devotees circle, it is maybe in some case, and some maybe little bit is possible, but in outside world, it's totally it's impossible. Like in India, there are so many examples like that. No parents wants his son to be brahmachari, but it's still brahmacharis. They are thinking, the brahmacharis are thinking their own spiritual life, because their parents, what they want, they just want that do all type of sense gratification like they did in their life, and they suffered, and they want that their children also will suffer like them. But if a son wants to become brahmachari, they disagree. They don't want their son. The parents are totally materialistic in that regard. They don't want to their son. So this is in that sense, the brahmacharis don't follow. They don't follow their parents in that regard, and then generally in starting they tell a lie, that this is that I'm not because they never allow to be brahmachari. So generally they don't tell truth that we are going to become brahmachari. They say that I'm going to here and there. We will do some work sometime. We will do different works in different cities or somewhere. 1 year, 2 years, just they don't tell that I'm in the temple. And gradually, when they are away from their home, so after some time, maybe after 2 years, they say, okay, you should come back home. Then maybe brahmachari will say that, no, now I want to go to temple for some training or some Bhagavad Gita course or something. Then they allow only for 5-6 months training. So they allow for that, and then they say, okay, I want more training, and training increase. So gradually they become little familiar, and then they understand. So here we see that even we devotees, we don't follow our parents, because the parents is not qualified. So we follow if parents is devotee. There were some cases also there where the parents himself told to their son to be brahmachari, to go to temple, stay in the temple. Many cases are there. I know one parents, he himself dyed the color for his son. His dream was he was always thinking that he wanted to become brahmachari, but he couldn't be brahmachari. So his dream was that my son should be brahmachari. And then when the time came, and then his son was also interested, and then he himself dyed the color and gave to his son, and his dream was fulfilled. So there are such kind of parents. They are just like representative of the Lord, and then those kind of parents we must serve whenever the opportunity comes. So the children should always serve such kind of devotee parents. Thank you. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की, संवेद गौर भक्त वृंद की, इताई गौर प्रेमानंदे।